Right now, at this very moment, somewhere in the world, a student is sitting at their desk. They are studying grammar rules. They repeat, I have been doing, you have been doing, he has been doing, again and again. And you know what? Tomorrow, when they try to speak English, they will stop. They cannot say anything. Does this sound familiar? Maybe this student is you. Maybe you have spent months or even years learning grammar rules, present perfect, past continuous, conditional sentences. You know them all. But when someone talks to you in English, you freeze. Your mind goes blank. You cannot speak. This happens to millions of English learners every single day. And today, I am going to tell you why this happens and how to fix it forever. Hello everyone, I am Amin, and welcome back to SEP Slow English Podcast. Today, I will tell you something that might shock you. Something that English teachers do not want you to hear. Stop learning grammar. Yes, you heard that right. But before you close this podcast and think I am crazy, let me tell you a story. A true story that will change the way you think about learning English forever. Meet Sarah and David. Both are 25 years old. Both started learning English at the same time. Both wanted to become fluent, but they chose very different paths. Sarah was a perfect student. She bought the best grammar books. She attended grammar classes. She studied every rule carefully. Present perfect, past perfect, future perfect. She knew them all. She spent 3 years studying every grammar point. She could explain the difference between I have been doing and I had been doing perfectly. She could pass any grammar test with flying colors. David was different. He did not buy grammar books. He did not attend grammar classes. Instead, he watched English movies with subtitles. He listened to English songs. He read simple English stories. He joined online English communities. He talked to native speakers online. After 3 years, he still did not know what present perfect continuous meant. He could not explain grammar rules. 3 years later, I met both of them. Guess what happened? David could speak English fluently. He could have conversations. He could express his ideas clearly. He could understand movies without subtitles. He was confident and natural. Sarah, she was still afraid to speak. She knew every grammar rule, but she could not have a simple conversation. She would start a sentence, then stop to think about grammar. Wait, should I use present perfect or past simple here? By the time she decided, the conversation was over. This is our wake-up call. The moment we learn that everything we thought about learning English is wrong. Grammar obsession is the bad guy in our story. It is sneaky. It is everywhere. Schools teach it. Books sell it. Teachers love it. Apps promote it. Everyone tells you that grammar is the most important thing. But here is the shocking truth. Grammar rules are killing your English speaking ability. Let me paint you a picture. You are at a coffee shop. A friendly person sits next to you and asks, "Hi, what did you do yesterday?" A simple question, right? But here is what happens in a grammar-focused student's mind. Oh no, past tense. I need to use past simple. But wait, if I did something before another past action, should I use past perfect? Let me think. Yesterday, I went to the store. No, wait, is it I go or I went? Go is irregular. The past form is went. But did I finish the action? Maybe I should use present perfect. I have gone. No, that sounds wrong. Maybe I should say I had gone. But when did I go exactly? By the time they finish thinking, the friendly person has already left. The moment is gone. The opportunity for connection is lost. This is what grammar obsession does to your brain. It turns every conversation into a grammar exam. It makes you afraid of making mistakes. It stops you from communicating. But wait, let me ask you something. How did you learn your native language? Did you study grammar rules when you were 3 years old? Did your parents teach you present perfect before you could speak? Of course not. You learned by listening. You learned by copying. You learned by trying and making mistakes. You learned naturally. And here is the shocking discovery. Children learn languages without grammar books. A 5-year-old child can speak their language perfectly. They never studied past perfect or conditional sentences. They do not know what a verb is, but they speak fluently, naturally, beautifully. How is this possible? Through patterns, not rules. Through feeling, not thinking. Through real situations, not textbooks. Through exposure, not explanation. This changes everything. This is the moment we learn that there is another way, a natural way, the way every native speaker learned their language. But here is the thing. The real problem is not grammar itself. Grammar exists in every language. The problem is grammar-first learning. The problem is believing that you need to understand all the rules before you can speak. Think about this. When you were a baby, did you study the rules of walking before you could walk? Did you learn about balance and coordination and muscle control? No, you watched other people walk. You tried to walk. You fell down. You got up. You tried again. Eventually, you could walk perfectly. Learning English is the same. It is not science to study. It is a skill to develop. It is like learning to ride a bicycle, learning to swim, learning to play guitar. You do not learn these things from books. You learn by doing. Imagine trying to learn swimming by only reading about it. You read about different strokes. You memorize the rules of breathing underwater. You study the physics of water. But you never jump into a pool. Would you be able to swim? Never. ... English is the same. You cannot learn to speak by only studying rules. You need to jump into the language. You need to get wet. Here is what you will do instead of studying more grammar rules. Method number 1. Input flooding. Sludge your brain with natural English. Listen to podcasts like this one. Watch English movies and TV shows. Read English stories and articles. Listen to English songs. Do not analyze. Do not translate. Just absorb. Your brain is amazing. It will automatically pick up patterns without you even knowing it. Think about how a baby learns language. They hear thousands of sentences every day. They do not analyze these sentences. They just listen and absorb. Slowly, patterns form in their brain. After hearing "I am going" 1,000 times, they naturally know how to use this pattern. Method number 2. Chunk learning. Instead of learning grammar rules, learn chunks of language. What is a chunk? It is a group of words that naturally go together. For example, instead of learning about present perfect continuous tense, just learn the complete phrase, "I have been thinking about you," or "She has been working here for 5 years." Learn these phrases as complete units. Do not break them into grammar parts. When you need to express a similar idea, your brain will remember the whole chunk, not individual grammar rules. Method number 3. Context learning. Learn phrases in real situations. Do not just memorize "How are you" in isolation. Learn it in the context of meeting someone new, greeting a friend, starting a phone conversation. Learn I am sorry in the context of apologizing, expressing sympathy, interrupting someone. When you learn language in context, you understand not just what to say, but when to say it and how to say it. Recognizing patterns. Instead of fearing mistakes, you start embracing them as learning opportunities. You become like David from our story. You stop studying English and start living English. You join conversations instead of avoiding them. You express your personality in English. You make friends in English. You dream in English. This is your new world, a world where English is not a subject to study, but a tool to use. A world where you communicate with confidence and joy. Remember this forever. Language is not a puzzle to solve. It is a river to swim in. Stop standing on the side, analyzing the water temperature, the current, the depth. Jump in and let the natural flow of language carry you to fluency. Every native speaker learned this way. Every fluent second language speaker discovered this secret eventually. Now you know it too. This is Amin from SEP, Slow English Podcast. Stop learning grammar. Start living English. Until next time, keep listening, keep practicing, keep growing, and most importantly, keep it natural. Remember, fluency comes from exposure, not explanation. Confidence comes from communication, not perfection. Good luck with your 7-day experiment. I believe in you.